You are listening to the Built to Grow podcast, delivering the knowledge in all things fitness business. We help gym owners win. Here are your hosts, Tim Lyons and Randy Engston.
All right, welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I am your host, Tim Lyons, in studio, as always, the general of getting shit done, Randy Engston. What's up, buddy?
How we doing, man?
Oh, doing great things. We just got done with another whiteboard sesh.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. A big 2020 coming.
2020, and if you guys aren't planning for your 2020 now, it's a good time to do that. If you're hearing this, it's going to be late November when this podcast episode comes out. So a good time to dig deep, get on the whiteboard or however you do it, and plan some strategy.
Yeah, start thinking about. It's kind of funny. Like, I remember the story about Rick going through your gym and just getting rid of everything.
Yep.
That's kind of how I'm looking at like our whiteboard sessions. Is like, all right, now we need a fresh, clean slate. What's the objective? Because that whiteboard real estate, it's valuable. Yeah,
we cleaned it up, didn't we? So, kind of give you an idea of what we decided to do for anybody that's kind of following this podcast, as well as the Grow Summit that we did. So we're gonna break up next year into 4 quarters. Obviously, that's probably the most logical way to do it. All right. Quarter one, we're going to do our first Iron Circle Mastermind event. We're going to couple that with an automation workshop down at the Keep headquarters. So you've heard us talking about Keep. Clayton was just on the podcast last week. And so we're going to do a workshop, kind of couple that with our first Iron Circle Mastermind. So that's quarter one. Quarter two, we're looking at another Growth Summit, looking at Nashville, not 100%. We got some venues we're looking at. And then going back to quarter three, another Iron Circle, another workshop, and then quarter four, do another Growth Summit. So twice a year, Growth Summits, twice a year, Iron Circle Masterminds, and Iron Circle members can absolutely come to those summits as well. So that's kind of what we planned, right?
Yeah.
That was a little bit of that. But this episode, we want to talk about January's dirty little secret in the fitness industry.
Ooh. Dirty little secrets.
So I alluded to this on a previous episode. Something that nobody really discusses in January in the fitness industry is the rash of cancellations that are coming your way. And why? And why do people cancel memberships in January? I thought everybody's signing up for memberships in January. Well, and what to do about it, right? And we're kind of combating that, knowing what we know now in the industry. We're combating that now with some things we're doing in the gym. We're going to talk about it. And if you're interested, guys, in getting on a call with us, I want to throw the link out there so you can book a call with the general here. It's pfmarketingsolutions.com/call. Book a call. We'll get on there and see if we can't help you out a little bit.
Yeah, growth. That's what we're about.
Yep. So January's dirty little secret, what does that really mean? So we're talking these rash of cancellations. Every single year for the last 10 years, we've seen this kind of like dip in membership in the end of the year into January. And what we've decided, the reason is that people reevaluate their fitness regimens, programs, money, budgets, all in January.
Sure.
While we always focus in the industry on, oh my God, New Year's resolutions are coming. We're going to crush it. All these people are signing up. Sure, you're going to get that, but at the same time, your clients are going to be leaving too. And that's what I've come up with is that, every year people reevaluate those budgets, and like if they haven't got the results they want, or if they want to change it up, #change it up, they start looking at other things to do. And it's not just the competitors, but it could be like, hey, I'm going to do yoga now, or I'm going to do Pilates, or I'm going to hike the Camelback Mountain every day or whatever.
Indirect competition, sure. Yeah, and that's a good point. And I think that what January does to the marketplace is it kind of shows, because this is a trend that fitness all year round kind of does. You know what I mean? Everybody's always focused on new business.
Always on new business, yeah.
Right, for the majority of their attention. And those, current members kind of trickle away sometimes. And this is just a time where it's super focused. It's really clear that that's taking place.
That's front of mind.
Front of mind, exactly.
For your current clients.
And you've done some amazing things here to obviously kind of be proactive about knowing this now, 10 years deep. And so we can get into that.
So let's do that, right? Let's talk about how you need to shift your focus internally to your current clients right now in this time frame where we're at, November, December, holidays, it's the best time for you to turn your attention inward, because generally new client like sales kind of slow at this time of year. So what else to do than figure out how to keep your clients happy through the holidays? And so what we've done, and I give the credit again to Zach, our fitness director, is he put like back-to-back challenges.
Mm-hmm.
We call them challenges, but they're more like internal programs that we put together here for November, December. November, it's called No Noise November. And what that means is, like, the way he's thinking of it is like, hey, let's cut the noise out. You're going to hear a bunch of crap out there. I want you to focus on you. And what he's done, he's put together a calendar of like different challenges every single day. It's a point system. It's a workout system. It's a fat loss, weight loss challenge, all kind of rolled into one. And the reason we wanted to do this was, we just wanted to re-engage our clients through the holidays and keep them focused, right? Cut the noise.
Yeah, and it's a good time to do that, obviously, as we know, there's so much temptation throughout the holiday season. Obviously beginning with Thanksgiving and the food, the culture, everything becomes eating with family, dining, out, big meals, big portions, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a great time where results can take a dip, So if you can really highlight the impact that you guys have on your clients' lifestyles throughout this time, I guarantee you're setting up that thought for January that, okay, I am at the right place. This is the home that I want to be at, because the results maintain through such a traditionally difficult time.
Exactly. And for our November, we know that kind of towards the end, that Thanksgiving, that's when it's kind of like we got to get more into like maintenance mode. Mm-hmm. That's why we jumped on and did a challenge for actual results to happen in November. And then our December one, which is our holiday hold'em style, which we want them to not gain weight.
Sure.
Not necessarily lose. If they lose, great, but not gain. So November, let's get some weight loss off, and let's maintain it through December.
Well, let's talk about that too. I mean, as far as the psyche of your clients, if they want to spend time with their families, they want to enjoy another glass of wine, sure, or the family dinners and things like that. So to not pressure them to continue maybe weight loss, but to set a realistic expectation at a time where the majority of people are really screwing up or kind of going all in on, what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Moving the needle backwards as opposed to maintenance or just getting through and not having that big setback. Mm-hmm. That's a great way to go about it. And it's a realistic, because it goes back to your client expectation or your client experience. It's not just always losing weight, moving
sure,
the needle forward. Sometimes it's about enjoying life and
they
being
love it.
there.
They love to enjoy life in this gym, at least.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Lots of wine flowing.
Yeah. We should, what I was thinking about, we need to do something like that. Like a wine tour, or we should do
for the clients?
Yeah, or even if it was like a
wine tasting,
a package, or like a promo, or like they could win a wine tasting, or win a little wine getaway, because we have so much of that around here.
Yeah, they would love that. We could do that as a incentive to join, like do a drawing or something.
You'd never have more like weight loss if we did like a single month for a package of like wine at the end of it. Like Pulse Fitness lost 10,000 pounds in the month of November.
Because that's the motivator for them. Yeah, absolutely.
Move the needle, enjoy more wine.
So here we are. How do we keep the focus on your clients and not lose them? Because January comes, that's when, you're getting new clients in the door first quarter, but you're also losing. So it's funny. I bring this up to gym owners that I'm friends with, and they kind of like look at me and they're like, you know what, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
We do lose a lot of people. Nobody thinks about it. It's weird.
Sure.
It's because all the focus is on New Year's resolutions, but it works both ways. Your current clients that are at your gym, even if they've been there a couple years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, every year they reevaluate their fitness regimen, and they may love you.
Sure.
But sometimes they get a friend that's like, hey, let's change it up this year. And they get motivated. Now they're being pulled to another place. And it's like, you got to keep your clients tight at this time of year.
Yeah. And I mean, there's no shortage of that shiny ball syndrome in January. Every gym's bringing out their best incentive to join. Their advertising budgets, this is the time that they're going to drop the most money. Everybody's thought's already there.
Yep.
So it makes sense why people have the opportunity to move forward and move on, even though they might be happy. But ultimately, this is your opportunity to be proactive, not reactive.
Yep.
As a gym owner, understand that this is going to happen. That
Don't
this
get
is
comfortable.
Exactly. Nobody is, that happy to where they can't move on or they couldn't leave. So it's kind of like a hard, checkup from the neck up. Make sure that your processes, your communication, what you're doing, your incentives, all of those things are focused on your current clients.
This is your fair warning, guys. This is the time of year that you better get those holiday parties rolled out. Get those check-ins with those clients. Get the gifts. Get the we appreciate you style messages to your clients, because it'll happen, guys. And if you're just brand new to the industry, hey, here's a veteran telling you, I'm giving you the heads up, man, because it's going to happen. Just be ready.
And to speak to that you mentioned a number of things there that weren't giving a discount. It had nothing to do with money. It was all acts of gratitude, showing somebody what they mean to you, like the client appreciation, actually genuinely showing the fact that you're glad they're here and you want them to stick around.
Yep.
That happens with handwritten cards. It happens with gifts. It happens with the communication I know we've talked about in past episodes, when you know something about somebody and you can tie in something personal about their life, the dog, the kids, the family, whatever it may be.
Yep.
Those things go a very long way.
Yeah.
When everybody else is just considering them a number, show them that you're different.
Yep. And we go big on our holiday party here.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to this one.
Are you actually going to make this one?
Yeah, it's been like years.
Okay, so he's coming to this one. Every year he's got some other charity thing he does. But this will be our 11th year doing our holiday party. And last year we took it into the gym. We always go to venues, right? We go to a restaurant or a bar, and we get, we do it there. But then we get kicked out, and we're like, I look around, and like our clients are still vibing and mingling, but yet it's like time to shut it down. Last year we did it here. It was our 10th annual. Holy moly. We spent about 10 grand on that event. So to kind of give you an idea of how we run ours. So did it in the gym. We've got a theme. So this year it's like snow white, or like white. It's a white Christmas or something. So the whole gym's going to be, white tablecloths, crystal stuff, blue.
Beautiful.
We have our Christmas tree up and everything. And then we do like a red carpet where they go in, and we do a casino night. And our casino night's cool because they earn chips, and then when they turn their chips, they get in raffle tickets, and then raffle tickets for prizes. And we go big on prizes. So we go out and we buy PlayStations and bicycles, and like basically they do their Christmas shopping at the holiday party. Yes, we spend our own money. We try to get our Black Friday deals, so Kelly runs out and gets all these great deals. We don't really, and I know a lot of people are like, why don't you get stuff donated? Yeah, we get stuff donated like to local businesses, but these are physical products that you can wrap and put under the Christmas tree.
This is a great opportunity too, just to touch on that. While you're talking about donations, I know, and you can speak to it, a lot of your clients have their local businesses, have a hand in something here in the community.
Yep.
This is a great opportunity to get them involved in your event, right? Like I'm sure Rick does something, for dental treatments.
Dr.
Leslie
Golly.
Harris, Golly, all of these people.
So we do, we do packages for, we've got doctors and surgeons and stuff. So we do that. So we do the casino night. We cater a nice meal. I'll probably get up and speak. Last year I did a whole presentation rolling out our loyalty or
the rewards program.
And we just let loose. Open bar. Yeah, we got a little tipsy last year.
Safe, guys. While talking about that, though, we even to that degree, right? We could have just rolled out coolers. We could have rolled out, bottles and things like that. But what do? We hired a professional bartender,
and
licensed,
and guys,
insured,
licensed, insured, and then I bought everybody an Uber. Like I hooked up with the Uber.
Yeah.
And I guess registered the event, and then anybody that needed a ride home, they used a special code, and we picked it up. Yeah, we picked up the tab on that. So it's just doing that stuff. They're not going to get that at the gym down the street.
Hell no.
No, they're not going to get that at the big box gym. So come here, be a part of the family, be a part of the community, go big. Like if you can, go big. A lot of times, Shauna, our CPA, says go big. Because we need to cut some profit out of the business so we don't pay taxes on it. It's either I pay the clients or Uncle Sam, so let's go ahead and let it loose on the clients. And they have a blast. And like people are asking when it is, like early in the year, like February, March, like, hey, when's next holiday party? So do it. Go big. Don't hold back. Show your clients you love them, you appreciate them. I mean, they're paying your lifestyle, they're paying the salaries of the employees, and you're helping change their life. Like, what else could you ask for? And
this is an area where the exposure, the conversation, like you can't pay to create those types of stories. You can't throw an advertising campaign together and say, oh, now from this point forward, so-and-so is going to talk about the gym, because, no, this is where those experiences are created.
Yeah, and we let them invite guests.
Yep.
Guests are welcome, obviously, right? And it's all catered, taken care of. We got tables. We throw the football games up on the big screen, so the guys are, drinking a little whiskey. And then we may even do a podcast that night. Good God. With 500 people in the podcast room, it'll be great. Yep. So dirty little secret, people will quit your gym in January. What you can do about it now is turn it inward, run the challenges, keep your clients accountable. And by the way, our challenges, they weren't free. They paid to upgrade. So part of it was $150. It was $150 for each challenge. So $300 total, right? From $150 for November, $150 for December, and they get an upgrade. So if they're on twice a week training, they go to 3 times a week. If they're on 3, they go to unlimited. If they're boot camp, they go to once a week. So it's like they get that as the value. We get exposure. They get exposure to the next level up, and guess what? They will convert to the next level up for next year.
Your Ascension model, guys.
Ascension is part of that. Yeah, it's a part of our systems. Our 4 systems, and that kind of builds into that. So, guys, take it and run. You still got time. By the time this podcast comes out, you'll still have all of December to turn and focus inward. Protect the nest, right? Protect the nest.
Yeah. I mean, that's your family. We could sit here and talk about, abundance and the fact that, there's clients everywhere and we're not competing against everyone. But I'll tell you damn straight, nobody's taking food off our table.
Yeah.
That's it.
Keep them in-house and put your arm around them and show them you love them. So that's it. That's our words of wisdom for this episode.
Yeah, that's a good one, because we're already thinking about how to get new business. So take it from, again, a veteran in the industry, 10 years having this thing like a well-oiled machine right at this point. But this is what you're not going to hear from everybody else in marketing, I guess. But this is where you need to be putting your focus right now, because obviously you're thinking about January, but right now matters.
Yep. Yeah, you'll see. You'll come out of the end of January with way more clients than you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not a wash.
Yeah, it's not a wash for January. So good luck. If you need help with this, if you just want to chat with us, if you want to get on a call and see how we can help you, pfmarketingsolutions.com/call. Until next episode, guys, keep changing lives. See you. Bye.